guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch here from Price. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's Michael Brantley, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Looped out toward third. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, D-Roll. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Price pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Lindor on third with 2 out. Bounce it to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12-6 curveball. The only problem is at times he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-1 now to Mookie.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Kipnis waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, everyone's waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bauer, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis is there. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Betts. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 39 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ball
Down
1.
and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Burton.
So striding in, Tyler Naquin, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here it comes.
D-Rock.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Smoked on the ground left side. Lindor has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 10, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2 balls.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Fenway after this. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
So striding forward now, Abraham Almonte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Line to the right side. And there's one away. So with one out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. Rafael Devers the next to bat. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, batting at an even .400. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Price ready with the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a liner. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Brantley, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So first and second with one man gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Now the first pitch here from Price, and the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. There's one on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Napoli is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Naquin, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here comes the 0-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Popped him up. Napoli is there. 1 out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 home. Strike two, swinging.
2 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. Now 1-0 Boston. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Red Sox fans, want to be the first to know about the latest Red Sox news, promotions, ticket deals, and more? Then Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ball.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abraham Almonte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Mejia leads off second with one gone in the inning. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there for a called strike. Price pauses. Here's the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Naquin is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 3-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Rafael Devers would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Popped up. Pedroia is calling for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now the first pitch here from Price. A ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Price comes home to 2-0. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Jason Kipnis has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batter, right fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Hey.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Josh Tomlin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Mookie Betts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Napoli's there. The second for one. On to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the one out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Betts is on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers has it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Standing in, Abraham Almonte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Price sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Line toward right center. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0.
Ball
2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ramirez on at first, nobody out. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a changeup over the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air out to center field. Almonte has it in his tracks. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Red Sox lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, number 22, Michael Brantley. Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark, but there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available, or why not pick up a 4- or 6-game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. This is the stadium ticket window for ticket information.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Martinez looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Betts at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. William Cuevas is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 65, William Cuevas.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jason Kipnis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ramirez on third, Encarnacion stands at second, no outs. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Napoli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stephen Wright is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Wright stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as this is bounced foul. It's still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. From the stretch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Indians. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almonte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. Ramirez is up with it. Draw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batting, captain, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Popped him up. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Devers gloves it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside, ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with two men out. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Cody Allen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Mookie Betts. He's the one to start it out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height. And he uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line and right, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ramirez leads off first with one away. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Brock Holt will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Napoli is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brock Holt will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
Michael Brantley will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Joe Kelly takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Kelly.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Bogaerts calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Matt Belisle comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. Napoli is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1. That's ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Almonte. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. One and one. Here it comes. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2 popped up. Kelly shading to his right, makes the play. 1 away. Here's Mike Napoli now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, the left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Francisco Mejia. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Heath Hembree takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Still tied 3-3. Yan Gomes is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Andrew Benintendi to stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. He's running in there. Now the throw. tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Brock Holt now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Abraham Almonte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's set down, 1 away. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. And he just misses with a curveball. And a step off. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Michael Brantley.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Dan Otero will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Ready now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. Making the catch is Gomes, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
To 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez finds it, and the throw is there to record the first down. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. One out, nobody on. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Tyler Naquin waits on deck. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Last time through was a base hit. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 3. Andrew Miller comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Eduardo Nunez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
There's a strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 5 homers and 25 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately,
he sends it out to left field. Well hit. Brentwood's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Cleveland pick up win number 70 to top the division. Dan Otero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Andrew Miller earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do